Blah, 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 blah. Hello and welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to another day of triathlon training and Happy New Year because it is the 1st of January when this video goes live. So Happy New Year to you. First of all, what are your New Year's resolutions? Put them in the comments section down below and I will screenshot them and send them to you 6 months time. We'll see where we're at. I'll also put mine down below as well. How about that? How am I feeling? Well, if I'm honest, I was going to try and say this quietly, but Liz is now stood in the living room. My calves are absolutely killing from the yesterday's walk, Liz. I've just put compression socks on.
Yeah, I'm just coming to tell everyone that's what you've done. Having to put compression socks on after a walk.
Right, it's 2 hours. It was 2 hours. It was hilly. It's muscles that we don't normally use.
Well, I'm fine.
I was at the front. I was taking the wind. Anyway, Liz is going to meet a mother outdoors today because that's all you can do in Tier 4. And I'm going to quickly, not quickly, but it's shortly, going to talk about my 2020 stats, how many hours, how much TSS, etc., etc. So let's get into that. Have a good day.
And then I'm going for a run in the forest because I'm not a wimp.
Okay. Enjoy.
See you later.
See you.
Happy New Year.
Bye. Okay, so I thought it'd be good to have a quick look back at this year. Not really many events to look back at, but I'm going to look more in detail at the training. So I think distance is a bit of a bad measure, particularly on cycling when you ride on Zwift a lot. So I'm going to look at how much time I've spent cycling, running, swimming, as well as the peak performances I have had for this year. Rupert, are you ready to be blown away? Absolutely. Get ready. Okay, so you should be looking with me now at the Training Peaks screen. I think first of all, we'll start with a little slice of the segment. What's time there? There we go. 2 hours and 8 minutes of walking. That was yesterday. That's the first walk I've ever put on Training Peaks. The only reason I put it on is because my calves are killing. Next up is strength. Completed duration, 9 hours and 45 minutes. Now, genuinely, whenever I have done strength work, I've logged it. So that's nearly 10 hours in a year. That is not good enough, but it is what it is. Also not good enough, swimming. So my total swimming for the year has been 17 hours and 49 minutes. That's not a huge amount. What's that? 60,000 yards, maybe 50,000 meters or so? I don't know. 60,000. Who knows? Not very much swimming. That is going to change in the new year for sure. Staring at me, it's just a bit weird. Running next up, 26.9%. Now running, obviously it's not going to be the highest volume because you can do a lot more cycling than you can running. So I've ran 1,185 miles. Quite happy with that. Do you think I'm talking to you? Complete duration, 158 hours. I can't actually see now. So that's not a massive amount of time. It's not a massive amount of run mileage, to be honest. And a lot of that was front-loaded in sort of January, February, March, because I was training for Manchester Marathon. So, yeah, 1,185 miles of running. I'm not disappointed with that at all, to be honest. The last half of the year has been pretty, a bit more laid back. Cycling, so 402 hours on the bike. Not bad at all. The distance you'll see is nearly 8,000 miles, but again, probably half of that's Zwift, so it might be it's a bit less than that in reality. But yeah, 400 hours on the bike. If I was to add all those together, I did it earlier, I can't remember what it was, 570 something hours, which worked out at 11 hours a week of training averaged across the entire year. And I think that's okay. Now, I haven't been furloughed, I've been lucky enough to not lose my job, so I've been working throughout that time. It's not an excuse, it's just a factor. And yeah, so 11 hours of training. I'm pretty happy with that as an age grouper, as a mid-pack age grouper. I think that's pretty consistent. It's a pretty decent amount of training to be able to fit into life, as you know. It's not just 11 hours of training, is it? It's 11 hours of actual exercise plus all the faff around it. Now, let's have a look at what I managed to do this year then. Now, this isn't like a showy offy video or look at what amazing things I've done. But I think you've got to celebrate like the wins where you can. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's have a look. Also, let me know down below, what are you most proud of this year that you've done. So let's have a look at 2020. Should we look at bike power? Let's have a quick look at. Let's just go through it all. 5 second bike power, 1,021 watts. That was a big target of mine to break 4 figures. That was not easily done. 1 minute power. Yeah, 590 watts in a Zwift race. Not really done a 1 minute max effort. Maybe I could break 600. Who knows? 5 minutes, yeah, and a ramp test, 461 watts for 5 minutes. Pretty happy with that. Again, if I did a specific 5 minute test, I'd like to think I could get a bit more than that, but can't claim it till I've done it. 10 minutes, 413 watts done in a team time trial on Zwift, yeah, and then the ramp test below that. So low 400s for 10 minutes. I'm pretty chuffed with that. 20 minutes, yeah, in a Zwift race, 401 watts for 20 minutes. I've not broke 400 since. That's the only time I broke 400 for 20. And then 60 minutes, I think my best this year, yeah, there we go, it was 341 watts. Now that was in TT position as well. That's quite important. So I haven't done a road position, max 1 hour power test. That was done on the road on my Canyon with clip-on aero bar. So not full-on aggressive TT position, but a good effort. And I've been a few times I've been close to that. So it shows a pretty consistent sort of 1 hour threshold is around there in TT position. Running, 5K time. Fastest 5K this year, 18:31. Now, these were all on the track, and I'm a bit dubious about whether GPS measures accurately on the track or not, whether it says you're a bit faster or not. I did get in some decent running form, not in September this year, but I did in like sort of February, March, so maybe around 19 minutes. My fastest 5K is 19 minutes, which I did last year, I think. So I'm going to take that with a pinch of salt. I don't think I've raced a 10K this year or a half marathon. Oh, I have. Oh no, 10K in a session. So yeah, I haven't done any running races. That's probably why I've not got much to shout about running wise. I didn't have any running focuses. Did a fair bit of training earlier in the year. Picked up an injury, then of course COVID hit, and that was it. So yeah, that's my year in training. But you've probably clicked on this video because I'm hoping that Liz will have selected the winner of the Wahoo watch. She hasn't done it yet, so if she hasn't, I might have to put it on tomorrow's video. But here's to hoping that she has. So if she has, let's flick to her now. So just before we get to the giveaway, one last silly idea. It's actually Liz's idea. As you probably guessed by the fireworks, it's just turned midnight, so Happy New Year to you all. We're heading out for a 5K run, because what else can you do when you're in lockdown, hey? So,
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, yeah. The main aim for us is to have the fastest 5K time in the world in 2021. For the first half an hour. So that's the aim, isn't it?
Unless anyone else was doing it.
Yeah, no, we're going to climb it until proved otherwise. Okay, so good morning. It is now New Year's Day. I say good morning, it is 12:30, so a little bit of pressure to get this video done, hey. I did record a nice clip at the end of that run at midnight. However, I did have it on time-lapse mode, so it was me going...
And me doing the same.
Yes, so anyway, quick recap for those that perhaps haven't followed every single video. On Christmas Day, we posted a video, didn't we, announcing that. It's like a big announcement. I was doing a little bit of a giveaway, so there was, all right, don't give it out too soon. We're giving away some Send It headbands, which is the brand I've recently launched. And yes, as Liz has just completely given away a Wahoo Elemnt Rival watch. So, firstly, thank you to, in fact, no, I'm taking your bit over, aren't I?
Yeah.
Firstly, the headbands. I will leave names on screen now to save you sitting through me watching a random comment generator. There were the first 5 comments that were on the video. That's obviously just easy to see. And then the next random 5 are around here somewhere. If I haven't already, please can you drop me your address to my email address, which is down below. I think I've replied to everybody's comment by now. However, if I haven't, please do just give me a little nudge. So the reason you're probably here waiting for is for this one, isn't it? Which has been led by Liz. So I'll hand over to the boss.
Yeah, so thank you very much to everyone that sent in an email entry. It has taken me ages to go through them all. What I did is I read through every single one, then I read through every single one again because I had to like get in the zone, and then I started narrowing it down, and I think I got to 14, so still a long way to go, and then I narrowed it down to 6, and then there was 2 in particular that we were and ahhing over for quite a long time. I had to get your help for those 2, didn't I? But we won't go into too much details about anybody's story.
There were a lot of stories, weren't there?
Yes.
A lot of like personal information, and it was really good to read, and we're happy that people shared it with us. But I don't want to be like, oh, this is so-and-so's won this because of.
Yeah.
If they want to share the stories, then fine.
Yeah,
at some point.
if the person does eventually want to share the story later on in the year, then that's down to them. But we're not going to give anything away at the moment apart from the person's name. First name only.
Should I do a drum roll? Don't just go in and say it.
No, I'm not quite there yet.
All right.
First name only. And we will also email that person so they know it's them in case there's more than one person with that name. So I would like to say a very big congratulations for your new watch to Adam.
Well done.
So, we can't wait to follow your sort of progress with the watch throughout the year. Please keep us updated on your journey. And we would love to know more and follow your journey.
Yeah, I mean, there were in excess of 40 emails, and I've read through all of them as well. And we could have probably given this to everybody. To make a decision on that was absolutely so hard. And we spent so much time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Last night and this morning, basically going to and fro. So I suppose it's a good problem to have, but it was difficult, wasn't it? So hopefully we can do more cool stuff like this in future for more deserving people. But in this instance, Adam, I hope you're really happy with it. I hope it helps out with your training.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see you at some events next year.
Yeah.
And that's it. Feels good doing it, doesn't it? Excellent. Let's do more of that. Let's bankrupt ourselves.
Yeah.
So that is it. That's it for today's video. Now I hope this is a bit of like let's just going out on New Year's Day. So thank you for 2020. The channel's gone from like strength to strength. I can't believe it. It's just me and Liz, me ramming a camera in your face and me documenting my training.
Me not always so willing.
Exactly. But I know we're really enjoying it, aren't we? Well, I am. I don't know about you.
I do sometimes.
So we hope you guys and girls are too. And when I hear things like your videos help me with my training, or it's helped me motivate me to enter an event, all things like that really, really makes it worthwhile. Sure, there are a few comments you get that you think, oh, what a fool, but whatever. Like, water off a duck's back. We'll focus on the
and it
positivity.
motivates me as well. Actually,
Does it?
It motivates me to want to do things.
You get on the bike today then?
Why are you saying that? I was right running at midnight.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
Anyway, I'm rambling. You're rambling. Let's end it there. Thank you very much for watching.
Yeah.
If you haven't already, though, please do click that subscribe button down below. The more subscribers, the more cool things like this we can do. So hopefully we're going to have
And we hope to see you all at some events in 2021.
Oh, definitely. I'm going to do a video the next few weeks about what events I've entered and what events we're going to be at. And hopefully
so make sure you let us know as well so that we can say hi.
Exactly. Don't beat me.
Bye.